Hello everyone and welcome back to the FPL Penguin. I'm back with a new video for you all. It's going to be like an audio one day, just my voice. Something new, something different to the channel. Might do more of these. A lot less intimidating on the camera. I feel, obviously feel a lot more confident. A lot more people feel more confident when it's just your voice on the video and you're not showing your face and then you're pressured, blah blah blah. So let's get straight into the video, guys, and let's talk about a bit of game week, a recap of game week 25 and how I got on, and then we'll get into the main part, which is game week 26 starting tomorrow. How I got on, as you can see on the screen, 101 points for my team. Really happy. As you can see, Aguero made the right captain choice in that double game week against Arsenal and Everton. Didn't do anything against Everton, which I was gutted about. Didn't carry on that amazing form from the previous game, only about 3 days ago, was it? But I was so happy. I know I'm rubbing it in, guys, who had Sane in the team, special ones who captain him or triple captain him. But I'll tell you something, I'm over the moon. I'm laughing. I'm loving it because, bloody hell. God, imagine triple captained Sane, waiting for the perfect time to captain him, or use that triple captain chip, and then Pep does that. That's Pep for you. I was surprised. I'll give him my thoughts on it. I was surprised Pep did not even start. No, well, he didn't even play him against Arsenal. I was shocked about that. He didn't, as far as I know, he didn't have an injury, and I thought with a big game like that, even though they won 3-1, I thought he'd start. I thought he would. I was shocked when I didn't see him on the team sheet, and there was all these Sane owners raging about it, not happy with Pep. Um, Pep trolled you guys who had Sane, and it's just was one of those, I tell you. And especially he played against Everton, but he went off. Oh my God, he went off in the 59th minute, and this is when you get an extra point if you make it from the 60th minute and past that point. But he went off from absolute piss take to end off a miserable, time for the Sane owners for that game week. That just to top it all off, the icing on the cake, he goes off a minute before he can get that extra point. He basically picked up just 1 point in 2 game weeks in that double game week. So the people captain only got 2 points, and the people triple captain only got 3 points for it. Bloody hell, I was laughing. I mean, I gotta laugh. You know what I mean? I just couldn't believe it. That Sane, it was shocking. It really was. I'm glad he didn't score. It's helped me out a lot. People, it's helped me climb up that table as well. So I'm over the moon with it. So Aguero, I made the right captain choice with Bernardo Silva. He will be going out soon. Son did well, 11 points, another goal. That's 2 goals now since his return to the team after the tournament for his international team, South Korea. So I have risen up the table. I've gone from the just in the 1 million position, gone up to the 700,000, just over 700,000 position, which I'm really happy about. Just slowly climbing up that table. I think, how many game weeks have we got left? I think we've got about 13. Yeah, 13 game weeks left. See how far I can get up that table. I've got a bench boost still. That's my only chip left. So we'll see where this goes in my team. Right, on to game week 26, the upcoming game week. Let's. I'll show you my team right here. In goal, I've got Edison. He's playing Chelsea. I'm playing a 5-3-2. I think it's the first time this season I'm playing 5 at the back. It's going to be very interesting. Quite risky if you think about it, but I'm willing to take that risk. No points hit this week as well. I think that's the 3rd time in a row that now, so no points hit. That is for bringing Pogba back into my team after a game week or 2 out of my FPL team, and I brought him in for Hazard because I thought it's going to be a tough one. Even though they won the reverse fixture against City at home early in the season, I still think it's going to be tough. City going to be up for this. The top of the league, and they want to keep it like that, you know what I mean? So I can't see Chelsea causing too much problems. They've been about 50-50 lately, Chelsea. Um, so I've taken Hazard out of my team, brought Pogba back in the inform Pogba, and also Hazard's got that blank game week, which we're meant to play Brighton, which is coming in game week 27. So they won't be playing there. So it's good to get him out, save that money as well. I've saved about 2 or 3 million or something like that. I've got in my FPL bank at the moment by bringing Pogba in, by taking Hazard out. I've got Son still in. I tell you, I'd love to see him score a third time in a row. It'd be fantastic. King Salah as well. The back five, I need to say back four then. We've got Wan, Bennett, Bednarek, Kolasinac, and Digny. All of them have either assisted or scored this season, have done something towards goal. So it's going very interesting how that works out. So I'm hoping a minimum of 3 of those defenders keep a clean sheet. That's what I'm hoping. At least 3 to keep a clean sheet. I'd be happy with to get me a 5 or 6 points, something like that. Going for a very good front two. Aguero, very in form at the moment, and I got Rashford as well. That's my bench as well. Got Ings. Ings I was going to play, but with that injury as well, so I put him on the bench. Camarasa, Bernardo Silva, and Fabianski. I've got a plan as well for taking Bernardo Silva out for the next game week 27, with my 1 free transfer again. I'm trying not to spend any more points hits. I want to do it like 4th time in a row where I've not done a points hit, unless I'm that desperate to do it, to take the hit. Salah, obvious choice to put as captain. I really think he'll do something, and especially with us, Liverpool, kind of look like we're cracking up again on the bloody title race, getting bloody deja vu from nearly 5 years ago. I hope not. We've got to turn things around, and I think we will against Bournemouth. So I'm hoping Salah will get a brace or maybe a hat trick, something. Pick me up big points this game week. So I think a lot of people will be doing the same thing by captaining Salah. Now this is my next favourite part of the video, where I talk about some like predictions of the fixtures in the game week. That's the upcoming game week. The players to look out for as well. So if you look at Fulham, Manchester United, early kickoff, expect Manchester United to win. I think Fulham might make it tough. Ryan Babel doing an okay start at the moment at Fulham. He could do well. He's one to think about. He's one to think about bringing to your team. Give him another 2 or 3 games from now, so he does. And but Man United expect to win, probably by at least 3 goals, something like that. Probably a 3-0 win, 3-1 win to Man United. Solskjaer's not lost yet as Man United manager, and he'll build this. Man United, this energy, this positive energy in them, and I think like Rashford, especially Pogba, will just get them the goals and win them the match. Crystal Palace versus West Ham. I expect Batshuayi to start. I think we came off the bench in his first game for Palace in last game week, and he didn't assist as far as I know. And West Ham, they're a bit dodgy, aren't they? They suddenly lose to Wimbledon in the cup, but then they get a point against Liverpool 1-1. I mean, that's West Ham for you, very unpredictable in games. But I'm thinking that I'm going to go for a Palace win. I think something like 2-1 to Palace. Zaha will be still out as far as I know. One game, another match ban or something like that. So he's going to miss this match, and then he'll be back after that, as far as I've heard. But look at players like Batshuayi, Townsend in that game, or that I'm going to probably screw his name up, Milovanovic, something like that. Jovanovic. I have probably just messed his name up. But you know who I mean. He takes the penalties for Palace. He's a midfielder, like a defensive midfielder. He's one to look out for as well. Could make a difference in a game. Huddersfield versus Arsenal. Oh my god. Well, I've heard rumours Aubameyang is going to play. He's not going to play. Something about an illness. I have no idea if he's going to play or not. I just think he's going to be on the bench, and it's going to be Lacazette up front on his own, starting up front on his own, something like that. So I'm going to go somewhere in the middle and say Aubameyang's going to be on the bench if it's going to go one way or the other, and the manager's come out saying he's going to play against Huddersfield, something like that. I'm going to say he's going to be on the bench, but Lacazette start up front. What else is there as well? So with Liverpool v Bournemouth, so that's the other page I'm looking at here. Liverpool, you got the Salahs, you got your Manes, you got the Shakiris. The one after that, little mess up at the last few games and letting City just take advantage near enough. And even though we got a game in hand, so we can still, take that game in hand and go to the top. You know what I mean? Um, but honestly, we've got to win this game. We've got to win this game because being a Liverpool fan, it just annoys me to say this with my team. I don't want deja vu from 5 years ago. You know what I mean? And then wait another 5 6 years for an opportunity like this, and you know what I mean. I'm just frustrated and stuff. I just think you got to look at Andy Robertson's for that match as well. Um, Southampton versus Cardiff. That's going to be some as well. Cardiff won't make it easy for Southampton. They won't make it easy. They're one of those teams that can be a bit of a bogey team, a bit of, can be a frustrating team to play against. Very frustrating. So it could be a draw this game. I'm being honest. It could be a draw. There's no Danny Ings in this game. As I said, he's got an injury. He always picks up injuries. And Watford versus Everton as well. This is going to be a tough one. Even though I put Digny in my team, I hope he does something, get an assist or something. I'd like Everton to lose. I'd hope he gets like an assist or maybe a goal if they do lose. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to pick up some round about 5 points from a 6 points, even if he concedes. You know what I mean? You look at players like Deeney in that team. Will Charlson score against his old club? Who knows? He's been 50-50 late, hit and miss, hit and miss. But I think he could do something against Watford. Who knows? So he's one to look out for as well. Brighton v Burnley, which is the last game of Saturday, last Premier League game of the day, and it's 5:30 kickoff. It's a weird game that for TV, and just in my opinion, it's not really a big game. Brighton v Burnley, it's gonna be a 50-50 game. It could be 1-1 if to be honest with you. They got some good players like Barnes, Wood. I've been thinking about getting one of those players in, to be honest with you, either Woods or Chris Wood or Barnes. Brighton got some attack isn't that great. You're only looking at Glenn Murray and that's the only bloody attacking threat they've got. Defence is 50-50. Right, we're going to Sunday now. Spurs v Leicester. You're looking at Son. Look at Son or bloody dodgy Llorente. He does pick up a few points if he gets an assist or something. Filling big shoes of Harry Kane. Filling them big shoes of Harry Kane. Jeez, bloody hell, Jesus. If you look at, I think it's still going to be a tough game. Leicester do make it tough. They've got quite an okay defence. Or if I dare say, because it was Wolves 4-3 or 4-2, something like that. But it'd be 4-3 early in the season. They concede 4 goals. They're all right. They seem to pick up against the bigger teams. Leicester, so against Liverpool, against Man United, you know what I mean? And, Spurs don't have set up Wembley. When the bloody hell are they playing at their new stadium? You know what I mean? They said they were playing at the start of the season, and then they said they were going to play at September, October, and they're still not playing at their... Oh, they're still playing at a neutral stadium-ish, you know what I mean? It's not their official home. It's embarrassing. It's laughable, to be honest with you. Manchester City v Chelsea. Now, I do think this is going to be quite an entertaining game, to be honest with you. Can Higuain carry on that form he did against Huddersfield? Now, obviously, Manchester City and Huddersfield, completely different teams. One of them's one end of the table, one's at the other end of the table. Man City win, something like that, 3-1 win, something like that to Man City, something similar to the Arsenal game. I can't see Chelsea posing too much of a threat. Wolves v Newcastle, I was going to put Jimenez in or Hatta. or maybe Doherty, because didn't he score 2 goals? And I heard that he might have done an assist against Shrewsbury in the FA Cup. I mean, bloody hell. I mean, he is playing on like this wing at the moment, in the wing for them, because they're playing three at the back, aren't they? And they pushed them up a bit more, which is nice to see. They kind of did that with Pereira from Leicester. Leicester did that. And but honestly, it's nice to see. I hope he doesn't do anything, because I am tempted to bring him in. Um, I've got the only Wolves player I've got is Bennett, so fingers crossed there's a clean sheet, or maybe a 0-0, something like that, or maybe a Bennett goal like last time in the bloody game against Leicester. I mean, bloody hell, it's not every week, or I mean, when do you ever see a centre back, score a goal in a match? I mean, it's not regular, is it? Obviously, you know what I mean. It's like once in a blue moon, feels like. But it's going to be a tough game. I will think about bringing some attacking Wolves players in, but not now. Probably wait, see what they do in this Newcastle game. I think they've got Bournemouth away next. I'm not sure, but I will think about it. I will think about it. Any more things to talk about? Well, at the moment I've got 1,389 points, overall points. I'm in the 700,000 position. I'm pretty happy. Only one transfer this week, one free transfer as I mentioned. I'm looking forward to this game week. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting. Just a reminder, here in the UK, it's 11:30 deadline to do transfers in your team. But I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. Send in your questions down below in the comments. I will answer them as soon as you guys send them in. I'll do them tonight, and maybe early in the morning as well. So I will be awake probably until about 12 or 1 o'clock here in the UK. So send in your questions down below. Please subscribe. We do appreciate it. And thank you so much to everyone who subscribed. We do appreciate it. And liking my videos and sharing, it really does mean a lot. And even leaving comments of support and everything positive really does mean a lot to help this channel grow and motivate me to make more videos. Hope you did enjoy this video, guys, and I shall see you guys in the next video.